Hi, I'm Ilana, and I'm here from Fun and Function. I'm a physical therapist, but I'm also a mother. And today I want to talk to you about our multi-suspension ceiling swing support. And that's this device right here above me. The benefits of swinging are that kids can get movement, they can get sensory integration, they get balance reactions, all sorts of benefits from being on a swing. And where it used to be that swings were outside all the time, they're not so much anymore. So the benefits of being able to have a ceiling suspension in your home is indescribable for you and for your children. Today, this is the multi-suspension ceiling swing support, as I told you, and the benefit of this particular device is that it can be permanently put up in your basement. That's one of the best places to suspend it. Because as you can see, in a basement we have these ceiling beams, and the average ceiling beam for most houses is about 16 inches apart. So before you purchase one of these, you want to go and measure your ceiling beams and make sure from the center of one beam to the center of the next beam is 16 inches apart. Do I have that right way? Here, this way. Okay, so when you are ready to install your multi-suspension ceiling swing support, it's going to come with some pre-drilled center holes. So you're going to want to find your center beam first, and that is where you're going to install that. There will not be holes for the other two beams, and that you will install yourself. You will have to drill those holes. Now, if you're handy with that, that's great, but we really recommend that you have it professionally installed so that you know that it's done correctly and that it's securely. Now, that could be you, it could be your spouse, it could be a handyman or a professional installer, but just make sure for safety-wise that you do have it professionally installed. One of the unique features about the multi-suspension ceiling swing support from Fun and Function is that it comes with these metal safety brackets, and this is unique to this ceiling suspension only. So it gives you an extra layer of protection. It's really almost not needed, but it's for your security as well as making it just a bit more stable. While I'm up here, I want to show you that this particular suspension device has 3 suspension points. So it enables you to hang up a 2-point suspension swing from either of these hooks or a single point suspension swing. And I'm going to show you some of those now. Now, on the multi-suspension ceiling swing support, the centerpiece is a hook and a swivel. Now, not all single suspension points are swivels, so it's important to know why you want a swivel is because it creates less wear and tear on the suspension point. By swiveling, it allows a lot more free movement. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just hook up a swing for you, just so you can get the idea of what it'll look like suspended. So this is our air walker, and it's attached to an optional carabiner. You can buy these online at Fun and Function. And you just hook it up onto your single point. And from there, a child can get in it, and then they've got a swivel action and whatever that particular swing may do. And we have several swings, online that are for single point suspension. But again, what's nice here is you can also have a 2-point suspension swing, not at the same time, but you can trade them in and out. So next I'm going to show you a 2-point suspension swing. Okay, so now I want to show you a 2-point suspension swing suspended from the multi-suspension ceiling swing support. And all you do is you just hook these on with your attached hooks. If you don't have hooks, you can purchase separate carabiners. And now you've got a 2-point swing. This one will not rotate unless you have an accessory device, which we do have, and I'll show you that in just a moment. Now, if you have a 2-point swing, and you want to hook it up to a single point because maybe you want rotation, you want to spin. So we have this device here called a 2-to-1 swing converter. It's also available online at Fun and Function. And you just hook it up to the center hook here on your ceiling suspension. And now, from a single point, you now have 2 points where your swing can be attached. Now you just need to make sure you have enough space from your ceiling. But other than that, you're ready to go. And now you can have spin from a 2-point suspension swing. We also have our swing adjustment system. This is an accessory which will allow you to raise or lower a swing. So why would you want this? Well, you might have your ceiling suspension system up really high. Your ceiling may be high. So in that case, it's difficult getting to the swing. So you suspend this up here from your single point, and now you're going to hang your swing down here, your single point swing, unless of course you want to have two of them. And then it's just very simple to raise or lower your swing with the child off of it. So once you have that up, that just enables you to suspend your ceiling suspension up very high and still be able to access your swing. I'm inside a shed. It's sort of like a barn related very closely to a house. And we have here the multi-suspension swing support. And what I want to show you is that you can suspend it up pretty high. We still have it attached to our beam supports, okay, 16 inches apart. But what we've added onto it is the swing adjustment system. And this is to show you that you can suspend this up pretty high, and with the swing adjustment system, you now have the option of rotation for a single point suspension swing, as well as raising and lowering the swing. So by grabbing onto the height adjuster, you can just raise or lower your swing all the way up or all the way down to the ground. Please remember that your multi-point ceiling suspension needs to be professionally installed. Thank you for watching our video on the multi-suspension ceiling swing support. For more information on how to purchase or whether this is the most appropriate ceiling suspension for your home, please contact our customer service or visit us online at funandfunction.com.